Alright, first look at the Axial SCX10 3 Ford Bronco. I think it's like a late 60s, maybe early 70s Bronco. I really like the look of this one. It came in two color options. This one, white and blue, and like a turquoise kind of color. I like the white and blue one, so that's the one I got. It's got a full-size spare on the back. These are licensed Falcon tires. And you got the Bucking Bronco California plate on there. Full roll cage. The interior, if you look in there, you got all your detail scale stuff. Alright. Looks pretty nice. Seats are nice. Doors actually open up. Just like that. With a pin. Which is nice. Steering wheel does not turn. Dashboard's nice. Some stickers there. On the wheels, you got these little hubs here. I think there's it right here. I think these spin off. Yeah, see that? These spin off so you can get to the nut that holds the wheel on. It's a nice little decorative thing. And there's the nut. So if you want to change the tires and the wheels. 3-piece wheels, I believe. Came with some other stickers, but I'm just leaving these on here. Nice little Axial logo inside there. There's your Ford Bronco SCX10 3 on the side. Let's see. Underneath, you got your 4-link in the back, 3-link in the front. You got the pins underneath here for the body. So the body pins are not on the top to keep the scale looks. See, no body pins here, which is nice. You got working headlights and working tail lights. So let's take the cover off and look underneath. All Spectrum electronics, I believe. So we just got to reach underneath here. Not bad to reach the pin. I would have loved to have like maybe instead of having pins, maybe have some kind of little clips or something to take it off. That might have been nicer. Take that off. Okay, get the wires up. Like I said, here's the wires for the working tail lights and the working headlights. Nice body. All this extra plastic makes it nice and sturdy. And spin this sucker around. You got the molded V8 5.0 Ford engine there with a snorkel that turns up. I guess if you want to cut a hole in your hood to put that in there, I cannot see any other reason why you would have that, but it's there. IC3 connector for the battery. You run a 2S on this, which is what I'm going to run. Here's the connectors right here for the headlights and tail lights. You got a 40 amp combo receiver ESC. I think there's a 550. I think it's a 550 motor. I think it's 35 turn, something like that. Here's a micro servo SCX10 Spectrum. Like I said, all Spectrum electronics. This is for the dig function. Right? You have two options with this. And they can both work at the same time. It comes hooked up with dig. So that means front tires will spin, back tires will lock up for turning radius, crawling feature, things like that. You also have for 2-speed transmission. You could add another servo, micro servo, so you could have the 2-speed transmission and the dig. Then you would need a new receiver the transmitter, because the transmitter that comes with this is only 3 channels. And right now you have steering, throttle, and the A and B right here. Whether you hit A or B, that works the dig function. So if you hooked up the 2-speed transmission, you would need another channel. So just something to think about in the future. Or you could take this servo off the dig, eliminate the dig, and hook it up to the 2-speed transmission, which I'll have to look in here and see where that would hook up. But if you hook it up to the 2-speed transmission, then you have 2-speed transmission instead of dig function. So it's up to you. I like the molded transmission here. It looks really nice. Scale details, I like it. Pretty cool. Spin it around. You got 2 battery trays. You got 1 tray here, the Velcro for a shorty pack. Another tray here for, I mean, this is for the long one. This is for the shorty pack on the side, and then for a regular here. I'm gonna put a 2S in here, take it outside, and see what we got. Well, what else we got in here? Oh, where's the steering servo? Alright, steering servo is underneath here. Let's see if we can get to it. It's the SCX10. I don't know if you can see that. That's the steering servo. Metal horn. And now the shocks. The shocks are pretty nice. It does sit a little high. I wonder if that's going to affect the way it rides. Because, I mean, you know what? We'll see when we get it out there. Let me get a battery. What are we going to put in this? Let's see. I'm going to put an Ovonic 5200 milliamp hour 50C battery. We'll put that in there, take it out for a ride and see what happens. Alright, so regular turning radius, nice and slow. Now we'll put a dig function on and see. Why is it tilting so much? The shocks. Now with the dig on, turning radius becomes very tight. Look at that. See that? That's with the dig function on. And that's by hitting A and B on the. But you have to hold A or B. No. Dogs don't like the cars. Alright, let's take it out in the yard. Let's do the Belgian block test. Stops on the dime. See that? Alright, so let's full speed. As soon as you let go, stop. Okay. Let's see. It's not making it makes it over Belgian blocks. Turn fast, flips. Okay. I think that might be the shocks, how it sits a little high. Maybe that, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, the button box there. What's up, Rooney? Rooney, what's up? definitely gonna use it when getting used to with the. Alright, so I just took it from its first ride. Here it is. What I don't like is, you know, let's start on the positive. It looks amazing. It is very responsive. I mean, yeah. As far as I mean, it could be just something with the settings in the ESC. I'll have to get my Spectrum programmer on there and check it out. But you take your finger off the gas and it stops. I mean, like immediate. So I can see where that's going to be a good thing for crawling, because, you know, there's no, it's immediate response. You know, that's what you want. What I don't like, I'm going to have to relocate the on-off switch on this thing. Little tip, once you take the clips off and the wheel wells, just pull the body out a little bit like this, and it'll free up. I'm trying to do it with one hand here because I got the camera in the other hand, but it'll free up the body a little bit. And then maybe, I don't know, you know what, let me, alright, so I got my hands free now. Just those like that, and just pull out like this, and then you'll be able to get the body off. And you got the wires on there, so be careful. They should pull out nice and easy. But the power switch is under here. So I think I'm going to relocate that power switch somewhere else in the car. That way. Alright, so positives. The way it handles. I love the way it handles. I love the responsiveness. I love these Falcon tires. I loved all the molded stuff. The scale looks very nice. Dashboard, body, roll cage, all of this stuff, really nice. Spare tire looks good. I'm sure I'll get used to putting the body on and off, just like every other car. You know, you know, it's the first few times I'm doing it, so it seems like a pain in the ass. Let's put it back in on and see. You know, this is like the second or third time I'm doing it now, so pull these out, see? Not bad. You'll feel underneath there, when you put your fingers underneath here, you'll feel how to just, and it kind of finds the spot it needs to go. And that's it, you know? All metal steering linkage, all metal suspension linkage, oil filled shocks. I mean, they don't feel but amazing. Really long springs. I gotta check how many millimeters these shocks are. These are some really big shocks. You know, it sits very high. You know, I would love it to sit like maybe around there. We'll see. I don't know. But that's that for now.